Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the one that gains understanding. For her proceeds are more than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. Indeed, she acquires rubies, and nothing that she has can be compared to that. And that is what wisdom is about. Without wisdom, you cannot reach the heights for which God created you. For remember, everyone has gold within, and with wisdom and understanding, you can turn life around to your favor. Thank you so much for joining the Pillars Golden Moments today. And we are so glad you did, because we are going to learn a lot of wisdom today that will propel us to golden heights. Thank you once again. And today, our topic is failing successfully. It sounds really funny, isn't it? But by the time we are done, you realize that failing is not really failing, but failing is failing to fail when you can't succeed. Thank you so much for joining us. And today, we have Mr. Dunatus all the way from Bogatanga. He is a great teacher, an educationist, a writer, and a musician too. Today is going to be all-round fun. So help me welcome Mr. Dunatus Ayeni to Pillars Golden Moments. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Golden Mommy. So glad to be here.
Yes, we are also glad to have you.
A few things we've learned on the topic. Actually, it is coming out as a book.
Oh, already?
Yes. So what we're discussing here very soon it will be out as a book.
Out as a book. So yes. Just the topic and it's a book already.
It's a book already.
That is what I love.
And thank God I was participating in the Pillars page, and you asked us to present. Little did I know, and you said this one can be a book.
Oh.
And I entered to my room with my computer,
and it's a book.
That's resulted.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you didn't fail, but you failed successfully.
Yes.
So when we say failing successfully, and as a teacher and a musician and even a preacher, what comes into mind?
Yeah, failing successfully, actually, what I actually want to bring across is to redefine what we conceive or perceive to be failure.
Okay.
Failure is not failure, it is you have not succeeded yet.
Wow.
It doesn't mean you have not accomplished, but it means there is a time frame given to you to accomplish a certain assignment. So it is not a final thing. Many people think failure is a finality. So we have to reorient our minds in order to propel us forward.
Yes. So we have to reorient our minds.
Yes.
Because when we hear of failure, I failed, it's like the whole world is coming down. But as you said, it means we have not succeeded yet.
Yes.
We are about to succeed.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. So what comes into mind? Because when you fail, it's like, oh God. So how can you in that state know that this failure is gearing you towards success?
Yes. In everything you do in life, you want to achieve something. And there are certain stumbling blocks or certain impediments that can come your way.
Okay.
So when you meet an obstacle, you have to become like a bulldozer that will bulldoze the way through. You don't have to let that structure and that stumbling block deny you for going forward. So we can cite a lot of examples from the Bible. Persistence is the word. When you actually look at Kings, First Kings, where Elijah told King Ahab that he should prepare, eat and drink, for rain is coming. When he sent his servant, he said nothing. Until the seventh time, he said it's a little cloud. There was persistence there. He could have given up, but he still persisted, and it was so. So failure, when you don't succeed in doing something today, it doesn't mean it ends. Tomorrow, you succeed in doing it. Let me liken it to a child walking. He learns walking. Definitely the child will walk one day. He falls down, you say the end, I'll never walk.
Yeah.
So that is how failure leads to success.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, like a child walking.
Yeah.
The first day he tries, he falls down.
Yes.
He's not a failure.
It's not a failure.
But it's a process towards a success.
Yes.
So he has to continue to, well, we all started that way.
Yes.
We are now working. Wow. So it's part of
we
it.
can compare it to our lives. In our walk in this life, there are minutes you can't get everything to move the way you want. Those people are few. When you actually look at the well-acclaimed financiers, presidents, and many well-achieved, when you look at their history, they have what? They built on the foundation of failure.
Yes.
Let me just cite our Ghana president, Akufo-Addo, for instance, when he stood for as a candidate to be the president of Ghana. Did he become the president? Just he tried. He couldn't say I won't go again. He has to try again. The same thing. The memories of our late President Mills. The same thing. So in life, when we meet an obstacle, somebody said, when the going gets tough, let the tough to get going. So we have to learn that concept. Never giving up spirit.
Never giving up spirit.
Yes.
So, and when you fail, you pick up the bits and pieces, right? Then you learn from it, and you become wiser. So that you do things better. Is that it?
Yes.
But if you fail and you're like, oh, that's it, that's the end of the world, then you are really a failure. You have failed.
Yes.
But when you fail and you rise up again and you push forward, you succeed at last. But it's not easy, you know? I mean, let's face facts. It's not easy. Let's take an example that you start a business. And you put in all you have, hoping it will work and it doesn't work. It's not that easy.
It's not that easy, but we have to learn from examples. For instance, I don't know much, but Bill Gates, they said some of his softwares actually failed. And it became zero. But today, look at it. And one German pianist, his choir master told him that he's not a singer or he cannot play an instrument because he went through the audition and nothing. But he's the well-acclaimed pianist today.
Wow.
Myself, as an example, in music I failed, in writing, trying to write my books I failed.
Let's see your book. I think you tried to write a book and you failed.
Yes.
So these are beautiful books. Wow. So this is a book you started writing and you failed, or it was tough for you.
So I started this one. I abandoned it. This is bulky than the other one.
Yeah.
Qualitative English, actually the grammar.
The grammar aspect.
Yes.
So you struggled with this and you thought you couldn't make it.
And I looked at great grammarians and they said, hey, then what am I also doing? Then I started this one.
So you left this one more like a failure, then you rather wanted to tackle a smaller one.
Writing and
something you can manage.
And I actually succeeded.
You succeeded.
But later on, I have to revise it again. Yes.
So you revised it now. It's a masterpiece. Mastering Comprehension and Summary for Senior High Schools. This is one great book everyone should, look out for and buy for your sister or your brother. Writing English, Senior Secondary School. Great books by Dunatus. So after trying your best and being able to do the smaller one, now you got the very...
Thanks to you. I just remembered you having come for a conference and you adored a lot of books. And you brainstorm the books. And I said, now what am I waiting for?
Oh, wow.
So you are an inspiration.
You owe me a bar of gold. So this is another book, Qualitative English for SHS. This is a beautiful book by Golden Dunatus. And you should read it. It's about Concord, synonyms, and great content. Well done. That when you read it, you can never fail your SHS English. So you failed several times and now you have 2 books. And you are even, this topic we are discussing.
It's a book.
Just the topic I gave you and you've written a book already.
Yes.
Hey, wow. You want to take over your mother. That's great. When children do better than their parents, it's a blessing.
And the JSS Junior High one too.
Oh, you have a JHS Junior one to come.
I have in mind.
So now you're just writing crazy. Yes. But you failed the first time. You struggled through.
I struggled and I abandoned and I went to sleep. Because
but now you see that it's working.
It's working.
Oh wow.
So therefore I built on that failure a story is told of what is this great man who invented the lights?
Yes. Thomas Edison.
Yes. He said that actually he learned that number of times how not to do the thing. I learned 10,000.
He turned it upside down to
So there is something you always give yourself some energy. Something like if I'm teaching in a class, I make myself happy and like what I'm doing. If you don't do it, you will not go anywhere. So if you wait for a human being, your pastor or anybody to encourage you in life, you cannot go far. What we have to learn is self-encouragement.
Self-encouragement.
It's a powerful thing.
But people like the pity party. When they feel you want everybody to come and pity them, it's not a good trait for somebody going somewhere.
Yes. You can't sit down crying. It will neither solve the problem or do it. Otherwise, take the bull by the horn and consult God. In that book, Failing Successfully, a scripture that is the hallmark of the book is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and observe to do according to all. Then you will make your way prosperous.
And you shall have good success. Success is a choice, and it's up to you to make it in life or fail. But one thing I know, everyone has so much potential in them. No one was born useless. So even if you fail, as you keep trying, as Mr. Dunatus is saying, you will always succeed at last. But it's not easy to succeed just like that. Most of us have gone through so much. Sometimes it's like we don't get the right staff members to work with. We don't get the right friends to give us advice. And even when you don't have a good mentor, how does all those factors affect our success or our failure?
Yes, exactly. Success is trying to accomplish something. And when you are unable to accomplish that thing, you think you are failing. But as you are not able to accomplish that thing, could you pose some questions to yourself as to what made you not to accomplish? That will give you some ability. Maybe lack of accountability partners. What I mean by accountability partner, somebody that can guide your life. If anything happens, is the one you connect with. A mentor, the one you look up to. Say, I was trying to do this, but I couldn't. Just like I'm trying to link it to Ken. I might have failed in some songs, but I see that he has come out with a beautiful presentation. So you link up. So lack of ability to learn and connect with somebody higher. Actually, if you're operating with people who are at your level or you are higher than them, you don't move anywhere. You must connect with people who are higher than you so that they can pull you along. So one of the things that made us to not accomplish and stop there is that we don't have mentors, we don't have accountability partners, and we have not also asked ourselves some questions as to why we could not do that.
So when you sit down and ask yourself, why couldn't I accomplish that task? Maybe you start a business. The small shop now, if yogurt pass, yogurt wrap, you are buying everything from the little money. By the month end, all your money is missing. You think it's a rat or the
think something is taking it. And bringing me to the business, some people, when they have that business, a friend comes or family member, let them say all kinds of things. The business is not to take that money. You can give money from your pocket to them. But they shouldn't see multi-guineas and go and remove, it's for my brother, it's for my relative. And when you don't do, you think they will say you are wicked, stingy or wicked or something.
And it's interesting. Most of the people who succeed in life are termed as wicked. But it is not so. They are just principled, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Even sometimes, we those who we are not conscious of making money. When your 50 pesos remain there, you say, what it is, they should take it. But somebody who has money will take it.
Yes.
And you wonder, you say, but you, what can that?
He's wicked. Yeah.
You don't know how they make the money. So making money, you must be disciplined. So if you are doing business and realize that you are not disciplined, you see a shoe you want to wear, don't copy people. You don't know whether somebody has given it to them. I always tell people some of the things are where they give them to me. So if we say, you think he's the only one who can buy it, you buy and get tired, and I'll be moving because I'm not the one who bought it.
Yeah.
So we just generalize things wrongly.
Yes. Wow. So now you spoke about having good mentors and aligning with the right people, networking, getting people to help you. It will prevent you from failing. Even if you have failed, it will help you to put things right and do it better. Wow.
And I think I have to add that we have to also do research. We have to be learned. Yes, in business you can learn it.
You see, he's an English teacher. You watch the words.
It could be naturally you are a businessman, but you can also learn the art of business.
How to learn the art of business. So we do things because knowledge acquired improves and gives us wisdom to do things better. So if you do the same thing over and over and you keep failing, you shouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
But if you do things differently, you should expect different results.
Yes. Okay. What can I do this time? I did it this way and it failed. So what can I do? But one thing that I also observe is that we don't want change. It's like we hate change. If you are in a certain system, then you move to another company or another school. Somebody was in another school and moved to Ranti's powerful Golden Intellectual School. And you have put certain structures in place. This is the way we always do it. Just like your father will say, we always planted grammars on this land. So if you are coming with your agricultural knowledge of crop rotation and all those things, they will not understand.
Will be resistant. Okay.
So we hate change. But if we can embrace change, and we must humble ourselves. Sometimes we are proud to progress. A small boy or a lady, if he has the thing, take it, no matter your height. Bend down, take the thing, put it in your pocket. It will reduce your height. But because we want to show off that me, and even some people, they like we men, we want to say we are men. Nowadays, man is not in the physique, it's in their pocket. So you see some guys in school, when a lady is mathematically inclined more than them, go there, the lady will teach you that for me to let a girl teach me. Lack of humility is causing us not to succeed in life.
That's a powerful one. Lack of humility. Yes. Pride comes before a fall. Yes. That's what the word of God says. So we have to humble ourselves to learn different ways or better ways of doing things so that we don't fail again and keep failing.
And those who have climbed up a pit, they should also think that they have arrived. In doing so, very soon we'll be closer. It is one thing to make the money and to make the success, and another thing to sustain and keep it for a long time.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. Failing successfully, that is what we are talking about today with Mr. Dunatus. How do you fail and call it a success? But what Mr. Dunatus is telling us today is that when you fail, pick up the bits and pieces, learn something from it, acquire wisdom, then do the next thing you are doing better and wiser. Then you will succeed at last. Life is not a bed of roses. And even on beds of roses, there are thorns. Remember, it's not so rosy, cozy everywhere. But as you strive, you shall make it at last. So failure is not final until you decide to make it final. And when you learn from it and you move further, you become a success. So that is it. So you have failed successfully, at least with the writing of your books. Now you have like 4 or so books already. And I can see thousands of books coming out.
And for the last time, let me add this.
Okay.
I don't know how I've arrived here, where I am right now. Because from JSS, I don't have uniform to go to school. I don't have sandals. I walk barefoot.
Wow.
To SS.
What?
I don't know what I have to write the first time. I faint.
You walk barefooted to
yes.
school? At that age?
At that age.
Wow.
SS, the first time I wrote, I passed only 3 subjects. I'm not ashamed to say this. I'm saying it so that somebody will be encouraged.
Wow.
So that it is not the end. And I did not have money to register for NOVDEX and what. So I read daily graphics from offices and built up my thing, wrote the article. So I believe it is the writing. And they give priority to writing. The paper is 100 marks, and they give 50 marks to the writing. So I believe my writing gave me the strength to pass it. And when the results came, English B, no wonder I just proceed.
Really?
English language.
So you failing the English at first
Yes.
made you gather some courage, and you were reading newspapers.
Newspapers.
Because you
No
didn't have money
teacher taught me to write exam again.
Really?
No teacher.
And you can speak good English like this. And he's my English teacher. Really? So you failed English, but now you are an English teacher in SHS. And you have written like 3 books in English already.
And I'm the first person in my family to do this kind
Get
of
this
thing.
height.
I came from a family of paganism and all those things. But I managed to pull my brother along. So he's with me in the Lord.
Wow.
And he's also finished the university, he's working with an NGO. So we are moving.
But you failed at first. To go to JHS and SHS barefooted, I think that is one of the, I mean, you should have given up by then. Then some of us who are even privileged, you are still complaining. You see how the world is.
Some that were well-to-do or higher or even knowledgeable than me, I look at them, they are nowhere to be found. Some became drunkards and died. Some too, they are doing petty trading. They are not really succeeding. So I kept asking, what kept me?
It's just grace. But besides grace, you've also taken your life into your own hands, knowing that with faith, you have to take a step. You can't sit and say it will fall from heaven. Yeah. No. Even when manna falls from heaven, you have to go out there and pick it up. So, going to JHS barefooted, I mean, you could have been demoralized to stop school, but you refused to fail and stop there. Yes. And now you are not just a student, you are a teacher in senior secondary school. That is, and you are teaching English, which you failed.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So that tells us that failing successfully, it means that when you fail, you still have to pick it up, learn something from it. Is that what?
So actually, the topic failing successfully is metaphorical.
Oh, okay.
It means that to have success, failure must come first. And the failure, you've learned from the mistakes. And you run on those mistakes, learn from them, build up, and then you succeed.
Failing successfully, you learn from your mistakes and the loopholes here and there, and do things better and wiser. And the big word you use, metaphorically. Wow. So now you have, I think, besides being a teacher and a writer, you're also an entrepreneur.
Yes, please.
And you said you do editing for people's books.
I started editing for people, doing free and all that. And
I think I know that you sometimes edit Reverend Stu's books. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
I was the leader.
Oh,
now
wow.
We have a leader.
Okay.
So we'll do the editing.
So you're a team?
Yes.
Reverend Stu's books.
Yes.
I received that, right?
So it actually gave me the concept to come out with a
you see?
Golden Moment.
Oh.
Another conference.
No, you see, the thing is that our father gave me the anointing to also impart. So it's from our father, not from me.
Yes.
But it's good, as you said, to have good company. So when you even fail, people can tell you, come on, go on, you can do it. And it's very important. So we all need good company, because bad company corrupts good manners, but good company can push you up.
Yes.
And it can help you, even though you have failed, to get up and succeed at last.
Yes.
So the editing of books and any other thing.
Journal, letters,
Thesis, okay.
Yes.
Okay, wow. So that's the business aspect. So you're an entrepreneur too. And I know you are a musician.
Yes.
You are in Fountain Gate, Bolgatanga.
Yes.
And you are a musician or a pianist or a soloist.
Yeah.
Which one are you?
A vocal.
You're a vocal.
Lead vocal.
Oh, okay. Hey. So let me sing. Can I sing a song or something? I think my cameraman can help me. I think it's a good guitar.
Yes,
This song. Just breathe your name. Yeah, I like that song.
Yes.
You know it. I think you know it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if we can play it.
If actually you can strike the
So my cameraman is a great one. Okay. But music is a food to the soul.
Yes.
I think subsequently we've gotten some musicians coming on the show, and they really made us know that music is good. So you will not feel the music. So you really want to write your own album, right?
Yes.
So you started.
Done a single.
You've done a single.
Hoping to record it and
Okay.
and release.
You are hoping to record your single and
Yes.
release it. Then from that, you not feel in the music. That one not feel inside.
Okay. The title is We Can Only Praise.
We can only praise.
We can only praise.
Oh wow. Okay, so please let's sing my song.
Okay.
My voice is not good, but I'll try. Okay. So all my crew help me. Okay.
Let's take that key.
Okay.
So that's it.
I like this. Go.
Father to child, spirit to spirit, lighted by your word.
I love music.
With the bread of life, that's how I come alive. That's how I change my world.
That's how we change our world. We will not fail. Come on.
Father to child, spirit to spirit, lighted by your word. With your bread of life,
Yeah.
that's how I come alive. That's how I change my world. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe.
Yeah. I like it.
Just breathe your name upon me, breathe. Your name will haze your name, breathe, Lord.
You guys join us.
Yeah. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe.
That's
Just breathe your name. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe. Hallelujah. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe. Your hair will haze your name, breathe, Lord. Yeah. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe.
Yeah, I like that place. Let's breathe. Come on.
Just breathe your name upon me, breathe. Just breathe your name upon me, breathe. Your name will haze your name, breathe, Lord.
Amen.
Just breathe your name upon me, breathe.
Thank you, my
Wow, you are powerful. I like the part.
No, this is from voice. But the issue is that your music, you're not going to feel in the music.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
You feel many times, but I see you rising higher and higher every day. And that is why you are a golden pillar. You're supposed to affect your world wherever you go. And no matter how many times you have failed in life, I mean, that is the limit you can go. You are going higher and higher and higher. The sky is not your limit. Beyond the skies are your limits. Okay, so this is our golden question. Don't be scared. It's just a simple question.
Yes,
If you have a child and you want your child to be a doctor,
yes,
but you can see that he's very skillful and a good footballer, will you allow him to go and do the footballing or play the football or the soccer, or you will insist that he be the doctor you want him to be? Why?
yeah, this is a good question. But definitely I'll allow him to go and do the football. That's where the skills, yes, it's difficult, but I'm learning something. And then the Reverend Iswu said something, that he never prayed or wished that his children would be pastor like him. If they become pastor like him, thank God. But I'm not going to put it as a rule that you have to be this. They have their own skills and talents. And when you look at Archie is actually a good architect.
Oh, really?
Yes, in Ghana. And
okay.
you realize, but you see that he's now doing the ministry.
So
He sings for Reverend Iswu.
Okay.
And the power and the anointing flows. And he didn't say, come and do this. But that is how God is using him.
Yes.
So you cannot impede somebody's talent. If that is what his skills and talent are, he will really succeed.
Wow, you cannot impede somebody's success. If that is what his skills will take him, he will succeed. And one thing we know, and what we are talking about this whole season, the main topic is talents. That is why we are saying today that regardless of your talents, when you work at it, even when you fail successfully and you will succeed at last. Yes. So we are saying that you will not force your child to be a doctor, but he should lead where the skill leads him, because it's the skill and the talents that will lead him to great men and kings and queens and not mere men. All right.
People should run away from prestigious things. when their ability is not there. Look at KSM, look at some drummers. They are doing in Ghana. You can also fetch money than somebody carrying a science big book. Yeah, meanwhile nothing.
Nothing.
So we have to humble ourselves where our ability is. If it is cooking, cook it. If it is selling something, sell it. But don't let us look at prestigious things. People have done it, succeeded, doesn't mean you to go there.
Thank you so much. Viewers, you can tell, many of us have failed in business, in marriage, in career, in education, in so many things, and we think, throwing in the towel and saying, that is it, I am done. But no, you are not done. Because the truth is that the more you fail, the more you learn different ways of doing things differently or better. And it's up to you to get up. David encouraged himself. Get up, shake yourself and say, I'm not a failure. I have failed, yes, a couple of times, but this time I'm going to make it. And when you make up your mind, there's nothing that can stop a determined mind from achieving success.
Amen.
So on this note, we want to say thank you so much for joining us. And remember, you have to fail successfully. But when you fail, learn things better and make things better. So Dunatus, that's a golden pillar. This is for you.
Wow.
Yeah, you are supposed to be a pillar and a pivot to everyone you meet.
Wow.
And promise me that any child you meet, you teach them good English. Let that failure in you reflect success in other children.
Amen.
Keep this and always remember you are a golden pillar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks. Actually.
And this also for you.
Wow.
So thank you so much for coming to the Pillars Golden Moment. Mr. Dunatus, an educationist, a teacher, a writer, and an entrepreneur. Please greet Reverend Institute for me. In time that the writing anointing is really flowing.
Amen.
God bless you so much for coming. And I know you will really succeed in life. God bless you so much.
Amen.
Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy yourself. And remember, when you fail, pick it up again and go out there, because you have so much gold in you. And it's about time we bring out that gold for the whole world to see. Thank you. This has been the Golden Queen. See you again